Jeff, thanks so much. We do have this story to share with you, an investigation this morning into alleged misconduct by counsel at the city attorney's office that may have resulted in millions of ratepayers being cheated out of a fair settlement.
It is the story you will only see on Good Day LA, and Gina Silva joins us live now to explain. Gina, good morning.
Good morning, Tony and Araxia. Good morning, everyone. This has turned into a huge scandal for the city attorney's office and for the Department of Water and Power, which is where we are in front of their building in downtown LA. Now, so far, 2 attorneys have already stepped down. Here's why.
It all started with these outrageously high DWP bills. People complaining the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power was overbilling them.
I really am fed up because the charges DWP are going up like every year, constant 6 months.
And they can't seem to get the billing correct.
They don't get the billing correct.
Back in 2015, a class action lawsuit was filed against the Department of Water and Power. Jamie Court of Consumer Watchdog was looking forward to discovery, which would have provided answers as to why DWP may have been overbilling its customers. But
all of a sudden, an attorney from Ohio shows up, files the case one day, offers a settlement literally the next, April 2nd, 2015, and the city accepts.
the case was settled for $67.5 million, potentially millions of dollars less than ratepayers may have deserved. After the settlement was announced in 2015, Jamie Court held a news conference to express his concern.
This settlement is a sweetheart deal for DWP and a bad deal for consumers.
Nearly 4 years later, documents filed in L.A. Superior Court allege counsel for the city of L.A. picked its own opposing counsel in the case against DWP, an Ohio attorney they had previously worked with.
One thing you know, whether you're an attorney or not, you can't represent both sides of the case. It's completely unethical, because then you don't have a real case.
Court documents also allege attorney Paul Kiesel's co-counsel, Paul Paradis, had an attorney-client relationship with the lead class plaintiff, Antoine Jones, while at the same time, and unbeknownst to the plaintiff, was representing the city interest. The question now, did that attorney relationship lead to a quickie settlement, which ended up costing consumers millions of dollars?
So this is all about whether ratepayers were defrauded in a collusive scheme in a class action lawsuit where city attorneys basically set the case up to protect DWP and at the expense of ratepayers and taxpayers.
We reached out to City Attorney Mike Feurer, who declined an on-camera interview, but issued the following statement. Mr. Paradis and Mr. Kiesel are no longer involved in representing the DWP and the city in this case, and the entire matter is currently under review. My office adheres to the highest standards of legal ethics. I take any allegation of improper conduct by any attorney under our authority, including outside counsel, extremely seriously. The chips will fall where they fall, and I will take decisive action if this review reveals any breach of ethics. But to consumer advocates like Jamie Court, that's simply not good enough.
This may be the biggest public corruption scandal to ever grip the city attorney's office in L.A.
And Jamie is calling for an independent investigation into this matter. A total of $19 million were paid in attorney fees. Now, the judge overseeing this case, he has scheduled a hearing on March 19th, and he has ordered depositions for all of the parties involved. Tony, Araxia?
Hey, Gina, before we let you go, quick question for you. How was all of this discovered?
Well, that's all very interesting. You see, the DWP and the city have always blamed the computer system for the overbilling. So they are now suing the company who created the software. Well, the attorneys for that company, they did an extensive investigation into how the case was settled. And they revealed their findings in court last week. And the judge was floored. So that is why they are opening an investigation into this. And they have ordered all of the depositions. Everything has been stopped in this case. No one's getting paid until this is settled.
Well, a lot more to come on this for sure. All right, Gina, thanks.